Welcome to another episode of our series on cybersecurity for industry in Drive Technology. I'm Axel Händler, and today we are talking about the creation of a specific role and adapted user function in our user management and access control, in short, UMAC. In the second video of our series, I have already shown you how you can create an administrator and a guest access with the help of the security wizard during the first commissioning. If you're now interested in how you can create a new user, for example, your service technician, with tailor-made functions, then take a look at my short tutorial. Our today's tutorial is about creating a new user. So we are still here in our device view. Now we have to change into the security settings. And select users and roles. In our list, we find already two users. These are the two users we created during the first commissioning. One is the administrator and the other one is the anonymous, which is basically the guest access we created during the first commissioning. So each user got an assigned role. The role is basically a cluster of different rights, and here we allow the user what to do and what not to do. Basically, for example, here our administrator, he got two roles. He got the one role is the engineering administrator, means he's allowed to do something in the tier project, and the other thing is the drive administrator, so we are allowing him to do some particular stuff on the drive. So what this is in detail, so here we check now the assigned rights, and we know. We see, for example, we have here the engineering rights, means the rights he's allowed to do in the engineering project, and the runtime rights, this is what he's allowed to do on the drive. And when we look into here, we see, on the drive side, he's basically allowed to do everything on the drive, means changing parameters, changing passwords, whatever. So these are the roles we assigned to the administrator. And just to check, when we go to our guest access, which we also created during the first commissioning, we see here we have our drive guest and see what he's allowed to do. When we go now here in the rights, you have to do, see here he's only allowed to do to read, for example, the drive data and, for example, acknowledge messages. The next thing we're going to do is to create a new user. The user will also have some particular roles, so we're changing first into, here on the right hand side, into the roles. And we find here already some pre-selected or predefined roles, which are coming from our side. But we want to create a new role, for example, the service technician. The next thing is we are now defining what the service technician is allowed to do in the project and on the drive side. So therefore we have down here our engineering rights, means what's allowed to do in the engineering project. So here we allow him, for example, to open and edit the project data, and also, for example, edit the drive applications, and also allow them to use to work on the drive and use the control panel of the tier portal. These are now the engineering rights in the project, and on the runtime side means what we're allowing to do on the drive. So for example, we tell him, okay, you can do everything, but for example, what we don't want to allow him is to, for example, change the safety parameters, or also manage users and roles. So here we say, like, okay, this is for the service technician, don't need this. So basically this is what now we allowed him to do in this role. So after now we finished defining the role, next thing is we have to create the user. So therefore we're changing back in the user view and add a new user. So for example, our user is the technician Scott. And we have to also create a new password for him.
So just a quick check. We check now our assigned roles and we see here, the roles service technician is activated.
Basically, we're now finished, but just to check that we have done everything correctly, we can now sign in as technician Scott. So therefore we go up here, you see here, right now we're still in as an administrator because this is how we started our engineering process. For example, now we go here in this user management and change the user. And now we are our technician Scott with his personal assigned password. And now we see here, we are really now assigned Scott, and now we are also allowed to do certain things, are also allowed not to do certain things. Okay, so thanks a lot for your time. That's all for today, and see you hopefully next time. Goodbye. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, stay secure.